Well, you guys, the Neon is running rough, but she's running. I just checked the oil. I just checked the coolant level right before I started the car. I actually just drained this, so it's dripping right now a little bit. But I'm doing an overall check because of the fact that I'm gonna be leaving in roughly, if it's 4 o'clock, say it's 4 o'clock, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So roughly 11 hours from now, I'm gonna be going down to Southern California. I think my car will hold up. I'm hoping it will. She's doing well. We got 64 miles on the fresh oil change. We got 156,381 miles. Roughly 13.8 volts. Sitting around 15 PSI. Roughly around 800 RPMs, a little under 1,000 RPMs. So what we have in the back seat is my MPX 3-inch. Then right here is my ETS charge pipe 2.5. I'm gonna hopefully have Diaz Bill go ahead and fabricate this to work also, along with this 3-inch MPX that Chris May 509 Firecracker hooked it up with. So again, Chris, like I always keep saying, dude, thank you. I appreciate you. You know that. You're like my brother. We got the old Mishimoto radiator over here. Because of the fact I had to buy a new one, I ended up ruining that Mishimoto because I was rocking the JDM fans. I replaced my JDM radiator with that Mishimoto over there, but I did not replace the JDM fans, which you can see they're not mounted on there, they're just moving. So if you're looking on eBay for cheap fans, do not go that route. Do not do the JDM eBay fans. Now I'm not rocking the JDM fans. I actually upgraded and bought the Mishimoto radiator and fan shroud combo from Modern Performance. Go with the Mishi fan shroud. You can see right here, I was just opening it and I made a couple YouTube shorts. Now if you guys are interested in that, I will leave a link in the description for Modern Performance Mishimoto radiator setup thing that I have right there. I'm debating whether or not I want to go ahead and take a few things of tools, that way I don't have to worry about breaking down. But y'all are probably wondering why I'm going down to Southern California and not wanting to bring my tools. Well, I'm dropping it off and I'm flying back to Northern California because of this. I'm gonna have my car checked over, do a thorough check because of the fact that I don't know exactly where I'm gonna go ahead and go next. Right now we have my radiator ready to be capped because everything is flowing. But when you see that happening, that means the thermostat open. So I think my car is good to go. I'm just gonna go ahead and check a little bit more after I go ahead and shoot this because I want to be 110% sure that I can make it all the way down there without issue. I gotta make sure I don't go under a half a tank now. Let her idle, let her idle. Oh, I love you. It's a love-hate relationship. Honestly, I keep telling everybody that, like, they're like, how do you love it? How do you like it? Do you hate it? Etc. It's like, you guys just answered it. It's a love-hate relationship. So now you can see her warming up, you can actually see more white coming out. And that's one of my issues. When I'm actually accelerating, not only when I shift to the next gear, I get puffs of smoke coming out my dual tips. I get puffs of smoke coming from right here. And you guys can see how much exhaust vapor is coming out of there. So I think there's an issue. And not only that, the other day I went to go ahead and do an oil change, pulled the drain plug out with the magnet on it, and I saw a little fragment piece of metal. If you look to the right of the screen, you can actually see that picture. I sent that down to Caesar down in San Bernardino. I could continuously gonna say that wrong. San Bernardino. I've been having an issue. I'm not exactly sure what's leaking, but it could be the seal or it could be the AN fitting. I will eventually wire my car up with the QTP somewhere in the cockpit area. I'm not really concerned about doing that right now. I'm more or less concerned about getting my engine repaired so it doesn't smell like exhaust, oil and exhaust in my car, because I don't know if I have a bent valve, I have rings that are just worn out, if it's I don't know what it is, you guys. It could even be my head gasket. What do you guys think it's gonna be? Leave a comment in the comments below. What I want Diaz to go ahead and fabricate is a downpipe coming off of the turbine housing going down to my QTP cutoff. The ETS 2.5 charge pipe will be replacing that. That is a makeshift elbow by my buddy Mason, and he did a great job. It's been holding up and it hasn't leaked at all once. So honestly, Mason, I know you're probably watching this right now, so props to you, dude, for making a solid charge pipe. And to your buddy, he did a great job on this, but you know, it just stinks that it keeps on moving and shifting, and that ends up having issues with my downpipe leaking. And you know, don't get me wrong, he did a great job. It did it really quickly, but it's time to upgrade. It really is. This downpipe, this whole thing needs to be replaced. It's been over a year and 2 months now, so 14 months that I've been using that mocked up charge pipe and mocked up down pipe. Now it's time to get everything done properly. That way I can boost and hopefully hit my 400 plus mark. I like the 420 mark, but if I could reach the 450, I know you guys are probably telling me I need to go E85 to get over that, but anything's possible. So hopefully this car is gonna be fucking faster. Put this on there. I think that's all I'm gonna really bring. So Phillips in a regular, a 10 millimeter. We all know I should bring another 10 millimeter just in case, right? I got my 19 and I have my wheel keys in my right here. Remember, when you guys are getting mechanical work done on any car, always have these in your door when you drop it off. Don't make the mistake like a lot of people do. Oh, I needed my key to take my wheels off. Don't be that person. We have my lower control arms for my Neon, and I got the old Mishimoto with the JDM fans. I'm gonna go ahead and give that Mishimoto radiator away to somebody. I don't know exactly who it's gonna be yet, but whoever wants to take that. Or I'm just gonna scrap it with the lower control arms too. It's really depressing to actually like know that I'm not bringing these. Us SRT-4 owners, we all know they break a lot, so we like to have tools in our car. But for this journey, I can't bring them. So we're just gonna clean up what we have and go with what we have in the Neon, and that's it. So that bag is usually what I travel with when I have, you know, mechanical issues, or just in general, that's what I travel with. And then I have nuts and bolts and extra drain tube and miscellaneous crap in that box. Nerve-wracking when you only have that many tools. Scary. Well, she's purring. 15.5, 15.3. She's warmed up. Just gonna pull her forward real quick.